Sounds fucking jealous.
Making that Michigan money. Well, that's good. No, I want Michigan to make money because my home state is broke.
Broke as shit.
Yeah, they're broke.
Yeah, I was a little higher. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Can we share this? Hold on.
Let me share.
Can you share, please, Russ?
I need to make a fan page.
Get the fuck out of here.
Russ?
Do we text Joel to share it?
No.
Sharing it.
Cool. Thank you.
Because like 60% of the people are old people I went to church with, and yeah, no thanks.
No,
What do you
he's
mean?
not good at that.
My Facebook page is not our target demographic.
So then what you do is you go in and you separate all the old people and all your friends are in the video games, and then you click on don't share with those people. Have you not been sharing this the entire time?
Oh,
not
so
the last couple times.
Someone's in trouble.
Not the last couple
How
times.
do you think... Hold on, Russell.
I actually threw our link onto Reddit.
How do you think we get
Facebook
views and listens? Because since
Yeah,
you listen,
I know.
since you guys, you don't obviously know.
No.
Because
I don't.
since you guys do your stuff live, probably about 80% of your guys' viewers or listens go through the views, not through any listens on SoundCloud. You guys have no listens on SoundCloud, but we're okay with that because we assume people watch it through live stream. So you're not promoting your own show at all, but you'll be on here and you'll promote your YouTube and shit like that.
This is live.
That's relevant to what we're talking about.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, I don't know how to do any of that because I don't be on there like that.
I mean, you gotta figure out a way to do it. I'll help you do it if you want.
You need to know. I don't be on there like that.
Well, you gotta do something. All right, you shared. Everybody shared. I'm shared. Except for
Sure.
Russell.
I can't share.
Because his phone's already up there.
Oh.
He's already sharing.
He's already
sharing.
I'm-
I'm piggybacking off him right now.
All right, I'm sharing right now.
I'm the fulcrum.
This is a fulcrum.
It's from Star Wars.
I mean, it's a scientific term.
It's a
isn't it?
scientific term, yes.
It's also Star Wars.
It's not a sci-fi term. It's a sci term.
Get it? Oh, too
Too
sweet.
sweet. Shit.
Give this man shots.
Please don't.
I think we're out of booze.
Please don't.
Hey, there might be an iron.
46.
Is there? I doubt it. It's probably gone by now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, check the fridge.
Nah, it's not in there.
Alright, it's gone then. It's gone forever.
Okay, Derek, here we go. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to another death-defying, mesmerizing, and mind-blowing episode.
Mystifying.
Mystifying.
Stupefying.
Stupefying, sure, that works too.
Sometimes.
And spectacular episode of End User Disagreements, number 46. This is the video game podcast where your argument is...
Too sweet.
Oh, thank you. Because Grandpa here's taking too long. This is from Studio 212 for the Soundcasting Network. Network. Thank you. South Lake Union, Seattle. Sponsored today by Crossfading. Today we are brought to you by the time-honored tradition of getting crossfaded. And nice to see you guys again. We are once again missing a mainstay to the
Some
studio.
sort of tip. Tip
We're missing a tip. We're missing 2 P's.
Tip
We're
of the
missing
spear.
double P. And he's mending right now.
He's healing.
He's healing. In a rough weekend.
If you watch the 3rd season of X-Files, he's in the Yakuza hut, like getting holistic medicine right now.
That was a deep cut.
That was a deep cut.
All right, man. Well, how was gaming for everybody this week? Because I had my own little sickness this past week, and I didn't game a whole lot. Surprise! I played Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, didn't game a lot, but just played Street Fighter 5. Just a light exercise.
Whatever, I'm still not gold.
I can go first. Still on Yakuza 0. I unlocked the Japanese Hostess Club sim, or aka Japanese
yeah, you
Pimp.
did. I saw your number one.
My number 1 is a 73-year-old lady named Etsuko.
Your number one stunner?
My number 1 BB. And she's making hundreds of millions of yens.
Wow, man.
All the yens.
All the yens. So,
Etsuko.
roll in the yens. Come see Etsuko. She'll make you laugh.
Oh, very good. Good job, everybody, with that. I mean, good job. Sorry, Yakuza 0.
Yakuza.
With Mass Effect Andromeda. I guess that's what I've been playing by
Some
default.
indie title.
Yeah, some little indie title you might not have ever heard of.
You've been playing Halo 3 version B?
No. But I discovered there's swords on there.
Yeah, so Halo 3 version B.
Yeah,
They got-
Right here.
Well, I
Except-
mean, technically, Halo 2 had the swords.
Oh yeah, that's
But
right.
it had really fucking looking ass swords that I used to cheat a lot with.
Halo 1 had swords, bro.
No.
Plasma
No.
sword. No plasma sword?
That's swords.
Well,
Campaign
I mean,
only.
Campaign only, and you don't wield it. They had the flamethrower, which no one used because it made no sense to have it in
Oh,
there.
okay.
And it wasn't quite as precise. You didn't have the jumping mechanic and stuff for it.
Yeah, you didn't have a lot of things going for it.
Well, anyway, you've been playing.
So pretty much that, but through interruptions and whatnot. But pretty much through interruptions and whatnot, I'm not very far into it, so I don't have my sword yet. But I'm on my way to it.
Oh, but there are swords.
Yes, as well as warhammers and some other things.
Oh, so Halo 3.
So Halo 3. Got it.
Got it.
Tight. I loved Halo 3.
Yeah, but in a genre and in a game where you usually didn't see that, so a lot
Cool.
of things are different in it.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in Dragon Age Inquisition.
Whoa. Troll.
Yeah, like a fantasy game. You normally would see that in a fantasy game. That's what I'm saying. You don't normally see it.
Space Warhammer's kind of it's neato.
Yeah, Warhammer 400, 4,000 or 1,000.
Yeah, but that's that.
Okay.
You're like comparing like Dune to
Quake?
to like anything else. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're
No,
made by the same company.
not Doom. Dune.
Oh, Dune.
Yeah, like they're both sci-fi, but they're not the same.
But Mass Effect and Andromeda storyline, great.
I don't know. I'm like still kind of like at the very beginning,
Alright.
but I'm just noticing things in it, and so far so good.
Okay. So better than what the critics have rated from last week.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
You don't pay attention.
No.
Well, I mean, you gotta throw a rating in there.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not that far into it. I just want my sword. I'll give you a report.
You
after
didn't
I
even
my
get the sword.
That's what I said. I'll give you a report after I get my sword. But so far so good, and it has swords.
Okay.
That's
But you
it.
still got like the pistol and shit to like
Oh,
fire
yeah.
and everything.
Oh yeah, the pistol's like my default on that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
I think I'm still on a pistol on Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, the gunplay is very good on there.
Mass Effect 1?
No, on this one.
Yeah. Mass Effect 1, I was gonna say Mass Effect 1 barely had gunplay. Like, you got a pistol and then an assault rifle eventually, and then you got some range variety weapons.
Yeah, I remember. I think I was saying if you put all your points into your charisma on the very first mission, you can unlock like a gun that's good for like halfway through the game, and it just steamrolls everything. It's
That's
better
why I
than-
like dumping all my stats in charisma, because you could talk your way into anything.
Mhm.
I wish I
Oh.
could be like that.
No, I started off being charismatic and being nice. I'm like, this is really boring.
You don't have to be nice if you're charismatic. All you have to be is charismatic.
Yeah, all you have to do is pick like because all it does is just unlock like the Paragon and the Renegade things, and then through that you can just get pretty much whatever you want.
No, I'm being like a stern leader, and I cut people off every now and then. I tell them it's my job, and they're like, yes, Shepherd, or
Yeah.
what role?
Commander. So
No.
here's the secret to Commander Shepard and Commander AV.
No spoilers here though.
No spoilers. So in was it Mass Effect 2 or 3? Everyone's like like he would do these weird holographic commercials, and he would always end the tag as Commander Shepard approves of this statement or some shit like that. So when I picked up Mass Effect, I just started calling Commander AV would approve of this because everyone called me AV back then. And that's how Commander AV stuck, was because I was playing Mass Effect and then Derek caught wind of it and then just fucking shat in everyone's face about that alias. So
That's weird because no one listens to Derek.
yeah, right? So if anyone remembered back in the Party Ace 2012,
2012.
that's where Commander AV came from. It wasn't because Derek was just being an asshole. It's because I would say on our little forums that we used to have for our drinking club, or we still do, I would just end every stupid statement with Commander AV approves this, and then Derek just fucking ran with it like a goddamn football.
Wait, so 2012 is that when Mass Effect 3 came out?
I think so.
Wow, that's
It
5 years
it
ago?
has to be there, because that's when I started talking shit about Commander AV, because you remember those commercials in
Yeah.
game. He was end it like with Commander Shepard approves this message.
Yeah, it's
Commander
my
Shepard.
favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, okay.
So that's where you got it from.
Well, aside from games that I kind of don't care about.
Oh shit.
Hey, I don't really like it yet. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just not into
Amanda,
it.
where are you to defend your
Amanda.
game?
Not only is Overwatch overhyped, Mass Effect is a massive disappointment.
Oh!
All right, so on the games that I care about, Virtual On is getting a sequel.
Yeah, damn right. It's been like, what, 10, 15, 20 years?
It's been like 20 years overdue, man.
So,
when was Virtual On? Like 99?
I mean, yeah, have you seen the polygon count? It's like 96, barely.
96, the OG version in 96.
Yeah.
The last one was on the 360. Like, when did that come out?
That was like 2012 or 2013. Or no, 09? Was it 09? I remember reading it early.
Wait a minute. If you maniacs at home don't know about this, Virtual On. Wait, actually, AV, Von Shady. Take us over.
Let me tell you
Explain.
about Virtual On. So, I remember playing this at like 13 in arcades and didn't really understand it. Then I met MJ, which is me and Derek's mutual Hawaii friend. That's actually how I met Derek, was through MJ. We used to go to college together, and in the college arcade, there was a Virtual On thing, and MJ used to kick the shit out of me every single time with I think the first choice of the starter character mix. He kicked my ass every fucking time. He still kicks my ass to this day. And it's basically Virtual On is a one-on-one fight game where you both have like your own cockpits. The controls are literally 2 joysticks with 2 buttons on them. One's to fire and one's to like do turbo dashes. And all you do is just duke it out for best out of, if you win 3, so what is that?
Best out of 5.
No, it's not best out of 5.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
No, you have to win 3 total.
Best 3 out of 5.
No. Wow, you just made yourself look retarded. It's like, I think it's best out of 7.
Okay.
It's best out of 7. Because best out of 5 is 2. No, is it 3?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Buddy, I tried. I tried to help you there, man.
Oh, that's okay. Everyone
Continue.
thinks I'm a retard.
O'Day.
Alright, but anyways, no, we used to play this game constantly, and there's a cabinet out in West Seattle that has it, and that's what Vidiot back in West Seattle actually has the machine, so it's very hard to find that machine. Like, you don't find it here.
It really is hard to find this machine. So look out for it, Maniacs. The sequel's coming up. Do they have screenshots or anything, or they just announced it?
They just announced it. So the sequel just got announced, and it's supposed to be merging with a different, like, anime of some sort. But it's coming out on PS4 and Vita. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be out relatively soon.
And then Russ, I hope, is going to run through a very brief note under here about an anime crossover, because we got to get to another game.
Well, yeah, because I don't really know too much about it. I just wrote it down if you're looking up the anime. It's I'm not even going to try to say it in Japanese, but it's called A Certain Magical Index is the name of the Japanese.
Tsuwaru Majutsu no Index.
Yeah.
By Geku Bunko.
Yeah. So.
See, Derek can speak Japanese very well.
So there you go.
Chana.
But anyways, all I'm saying is definitely get into it. The joysticks they re-released for the 360 cost $300 American.
You might have remembered it if you've been to an arcade since like 1996 and saw like a twin stick third-person kind of like tank shooter. Like,
it wasn't. Well,
like
I mean,
sci-fi.
it's a mecha.
Yeah.
Not a tank. Mecha.
But the average person would look at it and be like, oh, look at these fancy, you know, like your mom.
When does
your mom would say it's a tank.
No, they would say, look at these Power Ranger things.
No.
Yeah.
They look more like Zords than tanks.
Yeah.
I will say
My
that.
70-year-old mom would never say Zord; she would say tank.
Sure.
So
yeah, it's 70.
Your average person would say tank. It was a twin stick. It was a Sega game. So if you've been to an arcade since 1996, you've probably seen this.
And it was great times.
It was good times.
It was exciting
And
times.
speaking of remakes and sequels and everything, there's a little game in Korea.
Someone fucking paid attention.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Blizzard, you did all right this time.
You get a pass.
You barely got on my good side.
60% D.
Fucking StarCraft remake? This should have been done fucking 5 years ago. What's wrong with you?
Because 5 years ago they had I don't know what was their big game 5 years ago.
StarCraft 2?
StarCraft 2? They
Yeah,
could have
there you go.
packaged a fucking
No,
HD remake.
But why do that?
Because who gives a shit
They're playing
anymore?
the long game.
Okay, I'll give you the foresight.
In 10 years,
You'll get 2 points
in 10
today.
years, there'll be a World of Warcraft itself remake, and like
You already had
and, like,
negative 100
and
points
like
right
that
now.
game will come with all the expansions all together, all remastered, look like in 4K.
Yeah.
Like they're just gonna just remaster all their stuff because they can, because it all plays well.
It ages well.
Yes.
It's not the art that
Yes.
ages well, it's the game
Yes.
design that ages well.
Yeah, so they get kind of a pass as far as like some of their remakes. Like I totally would get it. In 10 years, if you wanted to remake WoW, like that would make total sense.
No, fuck WoW, fuck that shit.
Man, that feel, Maniacs, when you're doing pretty well and then you hear 9 siege tank noises outside of your map, you're like, oh man. And you're like, what happens? Like, game's over. Like, what do you mean game's over? It's like, they already have research siege tanks.
It's not even 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's like, what, 9 minutes into the game, I just got my first fire bat. And you see the
Wow,
fire
your
bat
build
just-
order is all fucked up, let me tell you.
Fire bats, man, I love them.
You can get fire bats within a 30 to maybe a minute if you were smart with your build order. 9 minutes, that's how you fucking die.
No, man, but they're really cool fire bats.
Okay, yeah, so they blow up extra nice by the siege tank.
Those siege tanks they weren't OP, but they were
They were gnarly.
They were the cornerstone of playing Terran.
But now you get to see them in 4K.
Yeah.
in this remaster.
Oh,
In this
You get
remaster,
to see your fire bats blow up in glorious 4K.
4K, a rebalanced class system, so they actually pay attention to like maybe we should make that fix that we forgot 15 years ago.
Yeah, maybe these Hydralisks shouldn't be borderline indestructible. Those guys were tough, man.
Oh yeah. Unilis.
And they attacked air and land. I was like, what do we do about these guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably going to update everything and make it to scale like StarCraft.
They
2.
did that with Brood Wars with the little mech units that were supposed to go surface to air, but
Oh, the Goliaths,
Yeah.
the ones that never listen to your commands ever. Stand over here.
Yep.
And they're off screen. You're like, are you kidding me?
What are you doing? I want you to be right here.
I couldn't do anything against Zerg. At least with Protoss.
Protoss was my actual class,
So
and then
if it was your
Terran
class-
used to be my backup.
I always researched ghosts extra just because I died from Protoss so often. So anytime I saw a carrier, you would be like, you see the little rocket go up? You'd be like,
Yeah.
what did you do, Derek? I'm like, locked you down. No carrier for you. You're like, that took me like so many resources. I'm like, and now it's just sitting in the air.
Yep,
Good job.
just being cool,
Being cool,
being
and
cool,
just-
not dropping his load.
and then just watching the rest of your fleet get destroyed because one ghost locked you down.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing. And then at the same time, you have a science vessel come in and EMP shockwave the carrier. Like, what'd you do? It's like, took out your shields on your entire air fleet.
You're not
So
getting that back.
You're not getting that back, and I can now kill you with just marine units.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good thing.
That being said, I was
StarCraft
not...
tactics. Let me know your StarCraft tactics.
Yeah.
Not from 2, 1.
From the original one in Brood Wars, what was your big trick in StarCraft? Save rings. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back 13 minutes real quick. This is end user disagreements. I am loud and brown.
Oh shit.
On my left, I have,
You have the saving side.
and across from me, I have,
Vaughn Shady.
and super producer in the house, like hot Bobby Stone.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Ohio.
How
in
did
the
we miss our
house.
intro?
Because
I think we came in hot.
We're hot like fire. Hey, by the way, to completely interrupt the flow of everything going on right now, gents, guess what I'm doing for my birthday this year? Sandusky, Ohio.
He's got
way.
fun. Yeah.
Cedar Point, late September. All of you
Oh.
maniacs are invited.
I'm
We all
jelly.
gotta go.
I'm
No,
jelly.
you have so many months to plan it. We're all going. And then Bobby's gonna show us around Ohio. See,
Sandusky.
this isn't a fist. This is a spoon
Spoon.
on all the
See.
good food and all the stuff that's gonna Never mind.
Skyline Chili.
Skyline
Ooh,
Chili.
that sounds good.
Any user disagreements this week is brought to you by Skyline Chili. But save rings. What did you do in StarCraft to not die?
StarCraft 1 with Brood Wars. With the Brood
I
Wars.
just mucked
expansion.
around because basically I didn't really play it that much.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I played the second one. more.
So let's give a skinny on all the added stuff that they're doing, and then we've got to move on, man. We gotta move on.
Okay, so aside from the obvious, it's getting a 4K relift, so that means all the art assets are going to actually look decent this time.
It's going to use the actual Blizzard launcher, so it'll be more modern and have all the little features.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blizz-
you don't
oh,
have to.
BattleNet.
You don't have to like troll around in the chat rooms to like do your battle and like set the terms of what it is. Like I remember playing NR 15, No Rush 15.
Oh yeah, and remember, hunters, no Zerg rush. Go 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 go.
Yep, right.
And with that, you're going to get the improved matchmaking, and you're going to get a fixed storyline, and they'll probably add little snippets here and there and a little bit more lore to flesh everything out.
A little better CGI for their little animations.
The cutscenes and stuff, yeah.
But yeah, I mean they had 15 years to fucking figure it out.
And that's just remastered. There's also another thing that Crazy Blizzard did, which I believe is what's the anti of a Shade of the Week?
It's
Snap.
Hard Bees and Raging Seas.
Hard Bees and Raging Seas for AV is what?
Is they actually went back, and if you still have your disc for StarCraft and Brood Wars and you still play on Windows 98, you're gonna get a patch. It's been almost 15 plus years.
19.
19.
19
almost
years.
2 decades.
Yeah.
You get a patch. So all those little balances you had issues with the classes, they're gonna get fixed, and it's all gonna be great. You ain't getting that 4K treatment because I'm pretty sure Windows 98 can't do it.
No,
But
no
you
way.
get some nice treats with some rebalanced classes, and then do they get a BattleNet update?
Yes.
Oh, they get a BattleNet update, so you don't have to troll and be like trying to date dudes to play games.
Yes. Actually, you get plus they're adding a observer mode,
Oh, okay, a spectator
man,
mode.
finally!
It's for the esports.
Yes.
For the esports.
And they're adding a key rebinding, which I guess I didn't have
Wait,
before.
we get HD Sarah Kerrigan?
Yeah, you do.
And they added a whole bunch of fixes for Windows compatibility, so you can run it on your Win 10 or your Windows 8.1.
Oh, you can win it on Windows NT.
Yeah,
Yo.
you can run it on all your different Windows.
Do they have a patch for me getting completely bodied when I don't realize there are lurkers at the beginning of a base?
No.
Oh, man.
That did not get
Super
patched.
producer Bobby Stills, did you play
That patch is
StarCraft?
Stop talking over each other.
Sorry. Super producer Bobby Stills, did you play StarCraft?
Of course.
How much did you love lurkers?
You can actually spin that mic around.
Yeah, spin that mic around because this is an in-depth combo.
Is it plugged in? Oh, he got it set at a sit-down position.
Because I would
Check,
have
check,
like
check,
4
check,
Marines,
check.
a handful of like fire bats, and some medics ready to roll. And you just see these spikes go, "Blah!" And I'm like, cool.
There
My
goes my
platoon's
mag
dead.
team. Oh, bye, mag team.
What was your question?
Bobby Stills,
Check.
what was your thing? How much did you like StarCraft? What was your thing that you liked the most about it?
I didn't play StarCraft that much. I played a lot of Diablo.
Oh, Diablo.
Yeah, but StarCraft I got bodied at all day. A lot of Dungeon Master I played. What else did I play? Started to play Warcraft, but I don't have that much time to
He was too busy because ladies love Bobby Stills.
Damn.
Also the dudes.
Dudes love Bobby Stills.
It's good times.
DLBS. Wait, that's DL Cool B.
LL Bobby
Did you
Stills.
smoke Tuesday?
No. Dudes love cool Bobby. That's a good
Is
MC.
that what it is? I was just going LL
You guys
Bobby.
are getting off track.
Yeah,
But anyways.
way off.
So, StarCraft is getting a well-deserved HD remake.
Can we golf clap?
Like, if Blizzard were to do anything, this was the smartest move they could have made, and that's why it gets.
They waited.
That's why they get the Raging Bees and Hard Seas award for this week.
Congrats.
Yeah.
And if you're just
And that's a shock for some people. Let me tell you.
and if you're just tuning in, this is not the podcast about raging bees
And hard
seas. This is the video game podcast here at the Soundcast Network called End User Disagreements, where all of your dreams can come true. We are still brought to you by Smelling Permanent Markers. That's our sponsor today. Smelling Permanent Markers.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. It does a body good. And aside from all of this, there's some tumultuous news in the video game network. We got that retailer that we all love, aka I do not care about. But guess what? Guess what? Hey,
It's
man,
down the street for me.
It's all we got to work with here in Seattle, really, for the big releases and stuff like that. I know you were talking about it a couple episodes ago. It was like, where else can we go in this city to get, the big releases?
You know what? Super Producer's got a point. Where even is a Best Buy in Seattle?
You got to go out of Seattle.
Wow.
The way I always did it when I was super heavy into gaming is you got to have it connect in the industry, and you get your releases straight from Xbox. I mean, from Microsoft. You have a connect there. Somebody that works for Nintendo. You have somebody on the inside that can get you the game. But besides GameStop, really, you don't have anything else in this city. Not
Dang.
KB Toys, Toys R Us.
KB Toys, oh man.
But is that still around?
Oh, that's
hey, they're way gone.
KB Toys is where
Rip
I
KB
got
Toys.
the Mickey Mouse side scroller for Genesis at KB Toys.
KB Toys was WWF Attitude for N64.
Ooh.
I bought the first issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly with Mega Man 2 on the front, at a KB Toys. I had that joint. It's worth like $300 now.
Rip everybody.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But what we're coming to say is GameStop is closing 150 stores. That's out of 7,500.
Yeah, 7,500 stores worldwide. They're closing on
I mean,
150.
That's a decent percentage.
Yeah.
That's a cut.
It's definitely a cut, but the thing is this is what happened with Tower Records and then Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Wow, what a difference.
Suncoast Video.
Suncoast.
There used to be one in Westlake
I
Center before the
worked at that
shutdown.
Suncoast for like a year.
Oh,
Whoa,
man.
so
Yeah.
because I'm from Hawaii, we didn't get a lot of chains. Like, we didn't have a GameStop.
Yeah, Suncoast.
We had a Suncoast at Pro Ridge.
Yeah.
And I used to tell my parents, I used to loiter around certain videos
Mhm.
because it's an inescapable. Hawaii is thick with anime culture. There was an anime section at our Suncoast.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys have
Yeah,
that.
I did.
There was.
Yeah.
That's one of the first places I saw it, like mainstream.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'd love to own Project A-Co. And they were like, no.
Why is GameStop closing?
You know what? Saverings, go through the hot numbers.
They're just taking a beating a little bit lately. They've lost. Their stock is down 12% over this quarter last year. They took a pretty big tumble the day that we talked about it last week, I believe, or the week before.
What, PSN Now and Xbox Game Pass?
Yeah, with the Xbox Game Pass announcement, their stock took like a 9% hit right there.
And it's surprising that it's happening now. This should have happened like 5 years ago.
People were just kind of like waiting, circling around. And these things are just kind of like the nail in the coffin kind of thing. So this is, I don't know.
Just like Netflix. It wasn't the fact that or not Netflix, but Blockbuster and Hollywood Video.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the fact that people were getting their meat. Well, it was, but the thing is, Netflix drove that nail in hard.
Yeah.
And
First,
then Redbox
finished them off.
And then Redbox made it super easy.
Yeah.
But Netflix acquired Blockbuster, though, right?
No.
Yeah, they did. It bought... Yeah, because Blockbuster went to streaming.
It bought their online thing.
And then it bought their online thing, and then it completely bought them out.
Then like Blockbuster throw the whole thing on top. Like,
yeah,
you want
it's
the
part
stores?
it's part of the deal. So what's going on with GameStop? Is anybody acquiring it?
No, but just right now they're kind of tightening up that belt because they can kind of see the future kind of creeping up on them.
To quote the used Burt McCracken, "Let it bleed."
And also, what's kind of ironic about this is GameStop bought up all the other competition. There used to be Babbage's and Software, etc., and
EB Games.
And
wait, what was the first one you said?
Funfelland?
Software,
Babbage's?
Yeah, Babbage's.
What the heck? Wait, hold on, Maniacs. Come on our Facebook right now and link me.
Yeah.
What the
Don't
heck?
ever say come on our Facebook.
Come right on our Facebook, all over
Yes,
it.
please.
And our next books and our checks.
And
Oh man, this is good. My dad can't watch this anymore.
okay,
He doesn't support my beliefs.
the All Ages podcast.
Yeah, right.
Post on our Facebook and let me know what the heck a Babbage's is.
Babbage's was the first video game store I saw in a mall. It was EB Games and it was GameStop before all those. It was like it was one of the first ones. Software, etc. was another one. And there was
We had a Software, etc.
Yeah, and it was just like that. And I've worked for all of them.
Oh man!
Wow.
So any of you Hawaiian listeners out there, MJ, you're probably not listening. Maybe Brandon Regato. Any of you guys, we had Electro Games Plus. That was our shop.
I've heard of that before.
Oh, is it a chain?
I've heard of it before.
Oh, it was like the only shop that got like stuff nice and early and good in stock, and they had an arcade Street Fighter Tournament Edition in the back.
Yeah,
like a coin op.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, they had a coin op in the back, and then they had like a arcade version Genesis to demo games.
Nice.
Like
You mean like a demo
machine?
like a demo kiosk?
Like a demo kiosk arcade machine in the back that was playing whatever the new hot title was.
That brings me back to the days in the video game industry. So when I was game testing for Xbox 360, we had to test out the demo kiosks, and it came in some really fucked up cartridges too.
Yeah, they had this big case, and of course they're all CRT,
Oh yeah.
big screen.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
Zero lag.
Man, you remember this first time you saw the big screen? Like, what game? I think it was because of Street Fighter.
Oh, Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, I remember the first time, as far as like arcade kiosks go, it was X-Men Children of the Atom,
Yes.
and the screen was huge.
The one with like the reverse DLP.
Yeah, and I was
screen.
like, and it, like this big double joystick thing. I was like, yo, gaming's getting serious. They did not have that, but I'm saying Electro Gaming Plus was
I'm
great.
thinking technically for me that might have been like Gauntlet, like playing like the OG Gauntlet in the arcade might have been like the first big screen, like where everybody shared like a relatively big screen, like a 19-inch back then was like a big screen.
It was a
guess
big
you're
screen. Like, it's weird to think about
Yeah.
that.
And
Like,
plus I was a little kid, so it was probably even bigger to me.
it's massive.
Yeah, now what is the Tekken 6 screen?
Something
It's like
retarded.
it's like a 50-inch.
Yeah.
No, it's not the inch.
It's at least a 40, dude. Isn't it? It's
Wait, Tekken 7?
the Tekken 6 screen at the arcade.
Yeah,
it's
gotta
a
be
double
like,
sit
it's gotta
down.
be like a 50.
Where?
The one at GameWorks,
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah, it's gotta be
They
like
have a Tekken
50.
6 machine.
Oh, yeah, no, it's because... Okay, now I remember. It's because the joystick is, like, significantly far away from their TV display
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
thing.
it's gotta be like a 50 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 or 60.
That being said, man,
No,
you
it's
gotta go
50.
hit that up.
Yeah, because my TV's 60.
But, you know, Maniacs, does this affect you? Is the big question. Like, do you even go to GameStop? or do you just order games on the unmentionable South Lake Union
Hey, let me
company?
tell you about those meals. They're actually spectacular. If
They
you have
are.
Prime Now and you
Prime Now is a system by this company
That's how you
that's
get
in
your
South
deals.
Lake Union that we will not mention.
So, AV, on my podcast, which Derek loves to call it all the time, Grow How Long Steak Mister.
7 minutes out.
Thank you, sir. We released news today that they are discontinuing for now the Amazon Go program. What do you know about that?
I don't know anything about that, and I can't comment on it regardless, just because of politics.
Dude.
Because of Pop, and then how would you know anything about that non-mentionable South Lake Union company anyway?
So
I have loose affiliations.
Loose affiliation.
Looser than a 5-year-old tying his shoes. Let me tell you, pretty loose.
And tune in more for that story
See,
on
rated G.
Rated G.
Pun.
So if you didn't know, Maniacs, this is part of a network of beautiful podcasts. The one we just mentioned was Grill How Long Steak Mister.
Refiring is going to be 15 minutes.
God damn it! I'll go talk to the guests.
Sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. It's probably the server's fault anyway.
I'll get it back up. It's flying.
It's flying out. So it's this beautiful kind of back of house restaurant podcast here at the Soundcasting Network.
I'm pretty sure they know. You've told them probably about 50 times.
I know, but I like to let them know. And then there's also the evil petting zoo and how to be a better drinker. Yeah, and there's
Augmented Cities is pretty tight.
Augmented Cities.
You guys might be into that. It's a podcast about there's a guy named John Gaunt who works for a company, and what he does is he gets technology. I think I probably talked about it before. He gets technology, artificial intelligence, and he hacks it, software and hardware, to figure out what can go wrong before it gets into your asshole's hands.
which is perfect because Terminator. But
That's like ultimate QA work.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, when you do subscribe for us at SoundCloud Network or Google
SoundCloud Network. Soundcasting Network.
Soundcasting Network. Sorry, Keith.
Jesus.
Soundcasting Network or Google Play
Or SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Wait, what did I just say? What's the third one?
iTunes.
iTunes. I always forget the. Yeah, I'm fine. It's all fine. When you subscribe to us, there are other people on our network that you should definitely check out because they are all lovely and they're nice, strapping gentlemen and ladies and everything in between. Right?
Right.
that's
Absolutely.
true.
Totally. And you know what? Man, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. We got closing remarks.
Is it time already?
It's. I mean, we crushed this list.
Yeah.
The beginning of
It's
the
our
show.
time of the hour.
There's a lot of writing for StarCraft, but we ripped through that real quick.
I mean,
Actually,
I ranted. I actually
got it.
gave them the opposite of a shade.
You gave the people what they wanted.
I gave them what they wanted. The fucking first phone for Blizzard.
That's
There
right.
you go. Because they didn't fuck up and do something stupid.
And on that positive note,
Well, have you guys? Well, I mean, since you guys did blast through, give it like 5 more minutes or something like that. About StarCraft 2, have you guys seen the Netflix documentary? All Work, All Play.
No, I have not actually.
So they kind of covered. I watched part of it today, but most of it's about professional gaming and stuff like that. And I didn't understand the recruiting and stuff that goes along with StarCraft.
It's an institution. Let me tell you. Like, Korea has made that like staple in their nation.
Oh, I mean, as an Ohio fan, I'm assuming you might be.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. E-gaming is hitting the big collegiate networks now.
Oh yeah, we talked about
Have you heard of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also watched the 30 for 30 about now they're starting college programs for gaming. No, it's not
go blue.
but yeah, they're actually doing recruiting now, and they're trying to and they're giving kids scholarships, and they're building these ginormous gaming halls.
Oh my god! Not just using the regular sports arenas.
They call that LAN centers.
Oh my god!
What are they called?
LAN centers.
LAN centers.
But yeah, it looks like a game tester's office.
That's where you're gonna go visit when you're in Columbus, Ohio.
But it's on the college campus.
That's dope. Because
right next to the world's largest McDonald's.
No, I'm not going to McDonald's.
The world's largest McDonald's, though.
I don't. Why? So I can sneer at it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. But what we're saying is like now this has become a serious thing where colleges are now recruiting, and like popular colleges that are notorious for throwing lots of money at recruits.
So that being said, a lot of people are trying to get on the ground level here, and people are like, "Oh, am I jumping on with MLG, this esports league?
Game
Am
battles,
He's
Capcom
gonna be the number
leagues.
one pick coming out of Ohio State.
You know,
League of
like,
Legends, his
but
kill-death ratio's sick, bro.
But everybody's kind of going through the fantasy football thing. Because remember when fantasy football started off? They were like, oh man, this is actually becoming monetized. Who should I stick with? And everybody kind of picked their favorites. Like, oh no, follow these guys. I think they're going to go somewhere. And it became like a round robin. Like, oh man, there's like 30 people doing it. And only like 3 or 4 are going to really survive.
Yep.
So right now that's happening. And I was watching this show on TBS. And all of a sudden there was a commercial. And it was like, introducing our 32-person esports league for Street Fighter. I'm like, like through who?
That's
Yeah.
And they were like, and I was like, through who? And
It's
I was
not
like,
through like
it's not through
Evo.
anybody.
Yeah.
It's their own. TBS is throwing an independent
Get on there.
esports league. So
Get on there.
everybody's trying to do their own thing. You know how everybody's trying to do their own streaming thing?
Yep, like
Or their own
Hitbox.
podcast.
Or their
you
own
go.
podcast network. So now esports is becoming that, which is cool. So
That's the future.
That was on TBS, you said?
TBS.
Yeah, and
And you know
TV.
what? TBS is the CBS of cable. It's like the default channel on cable television. Like
And
they get all the ratings.
what's funny, like 2-3 years ago, they started advertising for esports in general. They were doing a Counter-Strike tournament, I believe.
And also, I just like to say a little shout out so we don't move on and forget these guys. But it's Northwestern University in Chicago that started doing this and offering League of Legends scholarships, and they're in the Big Ten, and that's kind of what got the ball rolling.
Yeah,
so
that started in Big
So
Ten.
thank
The Big Ten is one leading the way on that. I mean, it's the future of sports. I mean, yeah, like we were saying, it's like what do you call it when you get fantasy sports?
Yeah.
You know, it got a lot of nerds and a lot of people like onto sports, but now bringing those people in, it creates a whole new dynamic to gaming.
yeah.
you know?
So this
It's-
is my goal.
What's interesting about
Oh.
that topic is like, you only get to sort of like fantasy football, you only get to like see players week by week, and then it's going to be interesting when you can actually watch your player and team play scrimmages and just rate and base their betting like strategies off of that.
Stats and everything.
And you can play the exact same game they're playing too. Like that's the hook too. Like if you want to, you can play the same game they're playing. Like if you watch somebody play basketball, yeah, you can play basketball, but
You're not going to be
It's not the same. You're not gonna be dunking and whatnot. But
Or the other ability is actually playing them out at some weird hour.
Well, I mean, if you technically think about it in the future with cyborgs and stuff like that, and the robots. I just watched a Real Sports on HBO. They had a bionic Olympics over in Sweden, but in the future maybe you'll be able to hack into people's bionic arms and stuff like that.
be like gamers. in
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah, exactly.
Or Ready Player One. And anybody listening to this podcast and all of you guys here, like definitely read that book or at least take a look at it.
Totes.
Good
So,
luck.
as a ending statement for me, this is Loud and Brown, and in 5 years, I want to be in Vegas at like the Bellagio with a bunch of coked out suits hanging out, right? And they're all
That sounds all right.
and they're all betting
Hanging out with
on
them white girls.
yeah, and they're all placing like thousands and thousands dollar bets on like
Street Fighter 7.
Smash. No, I want them to be
Yeah.
like gambling on Smash Melee and screaming in the pit.
That's possible.
That's what I want to see.
That
And-
can't happen now.
Yeah.
And Saverings, what do you want to see in like 5 years?
In 5 years, I want to. And it won't be in 5 years, but eventually, it will be in our lifetime. You'll see some kind of e-sport, some kind of video game in the Olympics. It won't be like a full-on sport, but it'll be like an exhibition sport. It'll be there, but it won't be like a full-on thing. But it'll be there. There'll be some game there.
Olympics.
It might not be a game that we know about yet, but at some point it'll be there like as an exhibition one.
Okay,
Somewhere in there.
sure. I can see that maybe happening.
Yeah. In our lifetime, like not anytime soon, but in our lifetime.
And Von Shady, gaming in 5 years, what do you want to see?
I'm gonna be a fucking esports pro player, bro.
What
You're gonna
game,
see me
son?
on stage. I'm gonna rip my
Nidhogg.
head off. It's gonna be Nidhogg. It's gonna be
Tetris. It's going to be Tetris
it's gonna be
Attack.
actually Tetris. To be honest, like if
Which one?
well, the only Tetris competition that happens right now is on the NES. That happens in Portland every year during the Retro Portland Gaming Convention. And let me tell you, being in Portland, pain in my ass. But I will go for a Tetris competition.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our Instagram. You know how much we love Portland if you check out our Instagram.
Check out our Portland Instagram photo. It's great. 5 out of 5 would do again.
Well, thanks everybody for listening. If, you know,
I don't get to say my prediction.
oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Super producer. Super go.
Special guest.
I wanted to drop the mic on you, but I'm sorry to say, but in the future, 10 years or so down the road, the biggest recruiter in the world for gamers is going to be the military, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It already is. Like, especially the Air Force.
Yeah, I mean, but not even the Air Force. I mean, if you look at Boston Dynamics and their robots, they got their field robots they got right now. They're going to be carrying missile launchers and automatic weapons. Those are the people with the what was it, not RPGs, the first person shooter games.
Yeah.
Those kids are going to be the ones controlling those robots, and those are going to be the biggest.
Those kids that are good. Those kids that are good with like the little maintenance robot on battlefields.
So you're saying that I have a secondary military?
General Von Shady.
General Von Shady.
Then you went on kill streaks with the little repair robot. It's so humiliating when your whole team gets like back raged by somebody with that little robot, and they kill your whole team with a little welding tool.
The future is nigh. Well, thanks everybody for listening. I mean, that was a blast. I want to say thanks again to Crossfading, right? Crossfading was our sponsor this week.
Yeah, right.
And please like.
You did good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe. We are on Google Play, iTunes, and SoundCloud. We're part of the Soundcasting Network. This is End User Disagreements. And comment, join the conversation. You could be like our beautiful friend Amanda, and she always comments and likes us. We bring her in every now and then.
Oddly enough, not on the chat today.
Not on the chat today. She's probably busy cosplaying. But also
95% always active.
95%, 10 out of 10, 100%.
Just sweet.
She's probably looking for Space Bay in Mass Effect.
Space Bay!
It's fine.
So, that's actually absolutely what she's doing tonight.
Acceptable.
If you need to contact us, I am Loud and Brown. And if you need to contact End User Disagreements, we are EUD Podcast on Twitter, but on Facebook we're End User Disagreements, and on Instagram we are
End User Disagreements, isn't it?
Very good, yeah. And contact us those. Comment, please. Join the conversation. Maybe we can bring you in. We'll see you at the parties. We'll see you at the places. On my left, you can find
The Saverings. You can find me on my YouTubes at V-Gaming or Midlife Comics.
And across from me, I have the always sober, always pleasant
Von Shady. You can find me at Von Shady in most places except for Twitter. It's _Von Shady. Please send me nudes.
Send nudes. Or you can find them at Vidiot. Just
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll just wander in. I'll play Virtual On against you and you'll get fucking smashed. Unless you're MJ.
And goodness, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah.
And thank you, super producer Bobby Stills.
Thank you,
Yes,
Super Producer Bobby
thank
Stills.
Coming in on the mic, too.
Party hard. Deuces.
All right, we have to do something different besides this Facebook live streaming. I'm thinking we're gonna have to
Twitch.
when we get that Twitch.
That's gonna be it.
Or YouTube.